Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for Gran Turismo, the movie. This movie stars Archie Malachi, David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, and Jaimin Azu, and the movie is directed by Neil Blomkamp, the guy who gave us Elysium, Chappie, and District 9. Yeah. Just starting off right now, not a fan of Neil Blomkamp. Just not a fan. I like Elysium, but I've always found him a pretty overrated director. And when I heard they were making a Gran Turismo movie, I thought that sounded so stupid. I'm like, what? All I thought in my head is like, it's going to be like a Fast and the Furious movie, isn't it? Like a racing movie, something all about cars and babes and family. I don't know. A lot of images of Fast and Furious came in my head, and I'm like, that's such a weird idea. But then I found out it's actually a true story about a guy who won this like tournament, video game tournament, and he was like a Gran Turismo player, and it actually ended up getting him a career as a NASCAR driver, race car driver, and that sounded kind of cool and kind of interesting. The trailers really sold me, and I'm like, maybe this is actually going to be pretty good. It's something Neil Blomkamp never tackles, an actual serious story. Well, yes, the Elysium and District 9 were serious. But anyways, I finally saw it, and what did I think? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Join the dark side. I'm just kidding. The movie is long. It's like 2 hours 15 minutes, maybe 2 hours 15. It's unnecessarily long. There's a lot of moments that drag. I think that's just a pacing thing. Like the movie could have been like trimmed 25 minutes. Should have been like maybe an hour and 50 at most. Like I don't know why they were putting these scenes that just felt pointless and tacked on and filler. I don't know. I know it's movies these days. They're trying to be so long for no reason. I heard the Five Nights at Freddy movie is going to be 3 hours. If that is true, that's just asinine. Like it's. But the movie is not that bad. It's actually got a pretty interesting story. The main character is pretty enjoyable, pretty likable. I actually enjoyed the story of this gamer becoming a NASCAR, a race car driver and stuff. The racing sequences are done very, very well, and I wish there was more of them. There's not enough, I think, because it's still about the story, about the character and what he's going through and the training he has to go through. I think David Harbour is solid. I think Orlando Bloom is even pretty good. Seeing him in roles in general is just different. I think it just works. It's a little predictable, and it's got like the typical like sports race car formula and stuff. You kind of know where the movie's going. You pretty much know how it's gonna end. There's nothing new or unique about the film. I don't know, just the stuff when they talk about video games and stuff, I thought that was the most interesting part. And the racing sequences, as cool as they were, and talking about that is cool. It's something I've seen so many times. Just watch a 4v Ferrari at Days of Thunder, or fucking Talladega Nights, for Christ's sakes. It's not something unique or new or fresh. When you watch this movie, you do think to yourself, it seems very familiar. But it doesn't make it bad. There's nothing insultingly bad. The writing isn't bad. The directing isn't bad. The acting isn't bad. The editing is pretty sharp. The cinematography isn't done pretty well. The music can be a little on the nose and corny. And again, the pacing sometimes is a little long. It could have been like trimmed down. But the directing is not bad. The writing, everything is done well. It's just not something you're going to talk about in a week or so. It's not something you're going to brag about and be like, holy shit, Gran Turismo movie, best movie of the year. It's like fucking amazing. Like, it's nothing like that. It's a movie you watch, you enjoy it for what it is, and you probably don't ever watch it again. That's pretty much what this movie is. So, yeah. That's all I can say. Like, I didn't really have a lot of thoughts when I was watching this movie, and after it ended, I'm like, yeah, it was fine. Like, Like, I went with a buddy. We went to go see like an early screening of it, and he was like, "So what'd you think?" I'm like, "It was fine." He's like, what issues did you have?" I'm like, "It's a little long and a little predictable and formulaic, but I didn't hate it." like, there's a lot of movies I've seen this past few years. Like, holy shit, it was torturous to watch and a complete waste of my time. But I don't say this is a waste of time. I'm just saying it's nothing that groundbreaking. So it's fine. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Gran Turismo a 6.5 out of 10. Go check it out if you want. So let me know in the comment section below. Please tell me, what is your favorite movie directed by Neil Blomkamp? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.